The purpose of this video is to assist students with the Batman logo assignment using the pen tool. I'm going to start with this assignment here. It says to download the Batman logo to your computer, unzip the file, and then load the file into Photoshop. So I've already done that, so I'm just going to come in here and say File and Open. I've saved the Batman logo to my desktop, and I'm going to open it from there. While that's pulling up, I'm going to take a look back at my set of directions. Open the photo, open it in Photoshop, click on File and Save As, and save it as your last name and first initial. So you guys can follow through with that. I'm feeling confident that you are savvy enough with that. But the next couple things I just wanted to make sure to kind of hit up with you. In the Layers panel, unlock the background layer. So we're going to come over here. Here's our panels layer, and we will unlock the background layer. The next thing it's going to ask us to do is change the opacity to 30% and then rename the layer background, then lock the background layer. So we're going to change our opacity to 30%. So the opacity up here is here, so make sure your layer is selected. We're going to change the opacity to about 30%. Name this background, and then relock it back. What we'll use next is the pen tool to make our way around the Batman logo, and then we'll fill it in. So it says to press the P key on your keyboard to activate the pen tool. You can also find the pen tool in your toolbar on the left-hand side of your Photoshop screen. In the pen tool menu, you're going to change the mode to shape. If you don't follow these just right, it's going to throw the whole thing off. I'm going to hit P for pen tool, and now you can see I have the pen tool here. Up here it says path, but I need to change this to shape. Then the next set of directions are going to ask me to set the fill color to no fill and set the stroke to black. The fill color is no fill, and my stroke color is going to be black. Then start at the top left corner. With one click, move your mouse over to the next point. This is where it gets kind of interesting, and you either will love this or hate it. Your goal is to drag and make as the least amount of points as possible. You could effectively just have a point on each end of the wingtips. So let's see if we can do that. The point of this here, it says click and drag to make the curve, and it takes a moment, but it's going to make that curve just perfect for you. And then you're going to try to continue this, but this is important. You can release the curve that it's creating by holding down Alt and moving your anchor point. So that might be important for you. So let's try this. I'm going to click my first point and make it here. That's just simply my first point. Then I'm going to click here, and before I click to make my point, I'm going to click and hold, don't pick up, click, hold, and pull. And as I pull, I can make that shape. Now it's going to keep this same curve, and I don't want the same curve over here, because watch this, if I click and hold and try to pull, there's just no way I can get that quite right? If I hold down Alt and click back to my last anchor point, it will remove that angle for me so that now I can click, hold, and pull and get just the right angle there. Hold down Alt, click on this anchor point, go to my next dot, click, hold, and pull. Hold down Alt, click on my anchor point, go to my next point, click, hold, and pull. Hold down Alt, click on my anchor point, and continue doing this and following the directions through the rest of the assignment. And the biggest deal here is holding, click holding to pull, and then using that Alt. It's really important.